All right, so I'm not sure if you can hear me, but most people try to avoid the rain, but it's a great time to come outside and inspect your house. So I know my gutters, all those pigeons and stuff that stay on the roof, they have caused my gutters to clog up, which I did know, I just haven't gotten to them. And I mean, you can see this thing is like bulging right there. So that gutter is being deformed slightly because of the weight of the stuff in there, all the drop-ins. And then that piece right there was replaced because it dry rotted. That's because the gutter is overflowing, and it's just draining off that little edge right there. And that's causing all this nonsense down here. You know, water building up, which could potentially seep under the foundation. And then I'm not sure who built this patio area, but there's probably like 2 inches of water under the grill because, for one, again, this gutter right here that connects to the downspouts, I mean, it would have never made a difference, but it's also clogged. So I need to like clean that out, right? As you can see, this one is not even like draining anything. I got that much water built up here. I mean, you can see it over there. And then obviously this was built after the fact because you can see very little water is coming out of here. It's clogged up there. But here's the original downspout, the drain. There's one right there. And then there's one right there, which I've kind of put some cardboard in just to keep my kids from throwing stuff down there. So what I'm gonna end up doing is probably like obviously cleaning my gutters. I gotta replace my fan, all that stuff, whatever. But I'm probably gonna end up cutting this concrete, digging down until I can like tap into this area right here. So it's probably going to be a summer project, but yeah, occasionally when it's like raining, cats and dogs, come outside and take a look at how your gutters are doing. I mean, that thing is bearing a lot of weight. I'm just hoping it doesn't like come off. It should be fine, and I might end up like going up there at some point and getting it done. Just because, I mean, you can see it right here. If this was a continuous rain for like a week or something, this would be a flooding situation back here because of the drainage. The drainage situation. Not only is my gutter clogged, which is totally on me, I should have gotten it done. I just had all that stuff going. I saw it. But now, you know, that stuff is gonna rot faster. And plus, I had it changed out, or it was changed out. That was one of the reasons why I had to get a pest inspection, and that was one of the things they pointed out on the house, and they cut it off and like redid it. So I'm gonna have to paint that over when it dries out temporarily, just so it doesn't rot. Clean my gutters out. And this is not even this is just the start of it raining. So I got a lot more rain ahead of me. So I'm not sure if I'm necessarily going to get it done. I'm just going to have to accept the fact that this is what's going on. You know, like I said, paint that stuff temporarily until I can get the exterior painted, clean the gutters as much as possible. And I walked around the rest of the house, and it's, for the most part, it's fine. I still got to walk around and see what's going on. And then obviously tap into this gutter right here, this downspout. You know, pick up this turf and cut into this concrete, which is already cracked, and run it back into the downspout at an angle so it can have the appropriate drain to not cause flooding back here. Because like I said, last thing you need is like I don't know, a couple inches of rain, and then you're right up to the sill of the door. So I got a, luckily I got a 28 foot of ladder or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, and then I noticed there's a lot of water right there. So even on the opposite side of the house, well, that's just really from the rain. It doesn't really have a good drainage system, but at least it's draining away from the foundation. So that's not even a factor. But certainly this stuff is a factor. I mean, if I was supposed to stand in that water right there, I would be completely soaked. And then eventually I'm gonna reseal the edge of this up top, because I can see the water draining down, which is not a big deal. We're not out here using this in the rain. But I'm more so concerned about the water coming down and making sure my gutter doesn't come off. Hey, look at those trees. It's pretty windy. By the way, these trees are awesome for like privacy. Yeah, they're pretty nice. They span the full length of the backyard. Definitely in the summer months when it's like dry, you're concerned about, like, you know, maybe a fire hazard. So I always have a fire extinguisher and a garden hose is right here in case I need to put out a fire, in case I catch one of these trees on fire. But anyway, that's beside the point. So whenever there is like inclement weather, try to go up in your attic. I need to go up in my attic at some point just to see if there's any leak. I'll probably end up doing it today because I'm not sure when it's supposed to rain again. But I got some stuff to do in the garage, so I got to get that done. But anyway, this is just my backyard. As me always say, like on anything.